Hi Flosstube, it's Oni Cat. It's been, I don't know how many months since I've done this. In fact, I lost my stitchy bug for a couple months. Like, it was gone. I started diamond painting a little bit. Got a couple of those done. Decided I didn't want to diamond paint anymore. Decided I wanted to stitch again. And I think part of it is just the way I was doing it. Again, I'm an extreme cross-country stitcher. I was trying to not do that at one point. I do full crosses. I was trying to not do that at one point. So I kind of was forcing myself to do things I didn't want to do, and it messed with me. I'm actually don't have one of my whips on me that I worked on, and it was my Loyalty. It's the Hufflepuff one that I was doing. That's the one that made me lose my stitchy bug because of it's a zillion different yellows. It's all the confetti. It's driving me nuts. Not doing it. At least not now. I got the material pack for it and everything, and I'm just not in love with the piece. Like, I love that it's Hufflepuff. I love that it's everything that I've asked it to be. Sorry, my cat, Oni, is... Get away from the pizza box, please. My husband put his pizza down and it's warm and the cat wants to lay on it. But, it kind of got me out of stitching. I wasn't too into it. So, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I have 3 heads going right now. One of them I started 2 days ago. The other one I started yesterday. They're all different sizes. So, the first one is an oldie, but a goodie. It is my mini A Candle in the Dark. It is Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And I have gotten this far on her. I have finished 2 colors completely. I have finished 3371, I think it is. The really, really dark brown. And then 310. I have finished that many. I am so far this far in. Yes, there's a lot of extra fabric down here. I'll probably find a piece to put that on. Or put on that. But that is many A Candle in the Dark right now. I've gotten a lot done. And I'm really proud of myself for that. And yeah, so there's that one. And again, I only got my stitchy bug back like last month. So right now I'm on the 3rd color on that, which is, where is it? 934. It's that really dark green. So, in other words, I've done really dark brown, black, and really dark green. Bye, Oni. He just decided he was leaving. He is a partially outside cat. But 934. Now, the one I started 2 days ago, now I have to find that picture, was... that Story Keep. I think I started it before, and I showed you guys. It was Story Keep. It's the Maleficent one. They changed it from Evil Queen. It used to be Evil Queen, which is really weird, but it's Story Keep Maleficent. It's this. I tried to start it, Extreme Cross Country, tent stitch. I don't tent stitch. Decided I don't want to tent stitch. Not happening. Oh. She's upside down. But this one isn't very big. It's only like 75 by 390. And I've gotten a measly like 30 stitches done. But that's the beginning of her horn here. And then it's going to come over this way and be the rest of her head. But that's 310. It's the color I'm working in. I mostly wanted to start it just so that way I have a little bit of variety when I decide to switch whips. The other thing is that I have joined, what is it? Enchanted Stitches, I want to say it is. It's a Facebook group. I can't remember. It's not the magical stitches, it's the other one. It's like enchanted stitches or something. Or enchanted stitching challenge or something. I will link it below in the description box. I just didn't even think about it. It is amazing. I am finding that I need a few whips though to be able to do that. And just to, you know, get the stitches done. And I want to do that. It'll make it feel like I'm actually making progress. Because I don't do small projects. I do Hades. Now, the one that you're going to think I'm crazy for. That is my dog barking. She's good at that. Let's see. I'm very glad I did not start this until I got the correction. There was a big thing with hay. There were, I think it was number 9 or something. The RBG, the red, blue, green values weren't right. It messed up. It's not that big of a deal. She fixed it. I'm very happy. Probably gonna buy a whole bunch more Hades now. Like, mistakes happen. And I can't believe the amount of, like, I can't believe you did this and all this other stuff. Like, guys, it's a mistake. It's a small business, whether or not it's, you know, as big as it is in our community, it's still a small business. And businesses make mistakes. And she did everything she could to fix it. And that's all I ask. So I'm actually really happy that I didn't start this until after I got the correction. But it is Amy Stewart's Supersize Once Upon a Fairy Tale. I have got myself into a lot. Let's see, it's supersize. So it is actually 999 by 714 stitches. Mind you, I started this yesterday. Because I finally got the art of fabric. I'm doing extreme cross country. There are almost 65,000 black stitches. 310. That's all I'm working on right now is 310. And same with my store keep. 310. So, I have 3 whips, and I am using 2 bobbins. And that's it. 2 bobbins. Not a big deal. This was actually just one of my black bobbins at this point. I've got several skeins. I need to buy a cone. I just haven't. And I'm not going to until after I move. There was a lot of, we're gonna move. So I just kind of put a lot of stuff on hold. Decided I don't care anymore. It's cross stitch. It doesn't take up that much room. Unless your project is a yard of fabric. But, again, I can fold it up. It's not a big deal. But I started this yesterday, and I've gotten 0.06 or 0.07% done. That's it. So, there's that. So that's my 3 whips. Now, I should be starting another project in the next couple days. I have all the floss. I have the fabric. It's not in here right now, but because this was a very impromptu decision to make this video today, it was kind of, I haven't done that in a while, and I finally started posting to Instagram again. I'm really bad at social media. Trying to get better. Especially with Instagram, because then I can show everybody my progress. And as a creative person, that is a huge thing that I want to do. I want to keep up with this. I absolutely adore this. The Flosstube community is amazing. I've been thinking about streaming Twitch. I've done it a little bit. I don't have enough people that want to come say hi for it to be entertaining enough for me to do it, because if I do it, I want to be able to be talking to people while I do it. rather than sitting there listening to music, and that's about it. It's nice to be able to, but I could be doing other things. I could be watching one of my movies. I could be watching a show. I could be watching Flosstube, which is generally what I do. I generally watch Flosstube while I stitch. And because I was so far behind, I hadn't stitched. I hadn't done anything. I have been catching up. I was months behind on Kim Hollenbach. I love her. She's amazing. I'm finally on her second to last video. And it's been a month since I started stitching again. So in other words, I'm very far behind on everything because I have not been... I lost my stitchy bug. It just happens. So I did join a couple of groups. I joined School of Magical Stitches, but I'm not really into it, like the way they do the tasks and everything, so I think I'm going to leave that group. But the Enchanted, I want to say it's Enchanted Cross Stitch Challenge. It's the one where everybody's has a park. There's 4 parks. They're all the Disney World parks. So there's Magical Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Epcot. And you're assigned a team, there's tasks, and they're all with Disney movies, which is exciting because that's my thing. I've got a Disney, like, my Disney Plus is up right now, so that way when I finish watching these, I can watch Mulan. Like, I'm a Disney brat through and through. That's who I am. Which is part of why I'm doing this one next. And this one is not full coverage, and I have to be really careful about not doing full coverage pieces. They will make me lose my stitchy bug. But I want this one done. I know that sounds ludicrous to just be like, why should I even do it if they make me lose my stitchy bug? It's because I have to count so well. But as soon as I pull this up, I will be able to do this. Part of the reason why this is so slow, unfortunately, is because everybody's home. Everybody's on the Wi-Fi. You know, kids, school. My mother-in-law is working from home. And they're actually my little brother-in-laws. They're the ones that are in school from home. It's also the weekend, so everybody is home. Normally I do these on Thursdays. Didn't happen. Just because that's usually my day off. And this week has been kind of crazy. There's been some COVID going around at work again. Things of that nature. What are you? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. Maybe that will fix my problem here. Again, Wi-Fi is giving me issues, but it is that it's by, now I can't even remember the designer, but it's the Hocus Pocus cat spell. I know Stitcherista did it, which is exciting, but the fabric that I'm going to be using is called Hocus Pocus, which is probably my favorite part of it. It is on 28 count even weave when I do it. I have all the floss. I have everything. I just need this to pull up, but it won't right now, which is fine. Normally, I would just switch over to my phone, but that's what I'm recording on. Yeah. I think that's everything that I have to update right now. I just needed to come back. My stitchy bug has been back in full force. I used to only do about 100, 150 stitches a day. I do 300 to 500 stitches a day right now, which is exciting. So it means that I get to slowly, very slowly get this done. I just can't believe how much it's filling out and everything. This is my oldest whip right now. She's beautiful. I love her. I need to keep working on her. She is absolutely beautiful. And what's funny though, every time I show her, especially when she's in a Q-snap, everybody's like, she's a swamp monster. No, she's not. She's not a swamp monster. She is a fairy. But I can understand the swamp monster because these look like fins. But that's that. Sorry, I'm in love with this piece. Like, I am absolutely in love with this piece. And I've only got like 3,000 stitches left of this color. And then I keep moving on. So, I need to figure out some stitchy goals. And it would be nice if I could just do page finishes, this many stitches here, this kind of. So I just started tracking my stitches. That's one thing that I wasn't doing before, and now I am. And again, I've been doing about, actually I've been averaging around 300 to 400 stitches a day. We'll see. But I think that's it. Since this is not cooperating, I will show you next week when I actually have that start. But the main reason why I want these 3 starts is so that way I can match things a little bit better to my tasks. And so that way I'm not stuck doing penalty stitches all the time. I can actually just do it with the task. The only thing is if it says stitch in this color, that's not going to happen. And the reason why is because I'm extreme cross-countrying. I'm not divvying from that anymore. It makes me just be done. And if I'm... Oh, it's Clouds Factory. I'm sorry. It's Clouds Factory. It's the Hocus Pocus cat spell. It's got Winnie, Sarah, and... Oh, what is her name? It starts with an M. She is my favorite. But it's Winnie, Sarah, and I just watched this movie the other day, too. I can't remember her name. But it's those 3, and then it's got, like, the book. It's got the whole thing. The whole, cat spell. It's beautiful. It's got a little cauldron next to it. I love it. I can't wait to get that started. But again, it's 2 over 1. And I'm just hoping to get some whips going so that way I can do the extreme cross country and everything. The only things that I don't do extreme cross country on are the non-full coverage pieces, because they're not gridded, stuff like that. But I'm really excited to get that one done. It should go by fairly quickly because I'm not, it's not full coverage. The other thing is that I've been thinking about doing Stitch With Me's. I love Stitch With Me's. I watch them all the time. They're my favorite thing to do while I'm stitching. So, just kind of trying to gather an opinion on that. I will definitely link Enchanted, I want to say it's Enchanted Cross Stitch Challenge. But I will definitely link that in the bio, and I will definitely link, or not bio, in the description. And I will also link my Instagram to this. And I hope everyone has a very good stitchy week. I will hopefully be back by Thursday. And we'll see how everybody feels about Stitch With Me, things of that nature. But hopefully I'm just going to keep posting updates on Instagram, things of that nature. And then when I come on, I will show off all of my wonderful, remarkable progress. So I will talk to you later. And yeah, have a good stitchy week.